Welcome back to Record Rift, the channel where we dive deep into history's hidden gems. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a mind-blowing story like today's. Now, let's talk about a man who lived a life so incredible, it's almost unbelievable. A man who went from the shores of Africa to the court of the Japanese samurai. This is the story of Yasuke, the African samurai, and his forgotten journey in one of history's most fascinating chapters. Buckle up, because this is a story you don't want to miss. In the late 1500s, a tall, dark-skinned man stepped onto the shores of Japan, a land far away from his homeland. But how did this African man end up in feudal Japan, and why is his story so largely forgotten? Yasuke, believed to have been born around 1555 in Africa, made his way to Japan as a servant or bodyguard to Jesuit missionaries. These European missionaries, who were spreading Christianity across Asia, brought with them stories and ideas that would forever change the course of Japan's history. At this time, Japan was divided into feudal states, locked in constant civil war. Enter Oda Nobunaga, one of the most powerful warlords of the era, determined to unify Japan under his rule. When Yasuke arrived in Japan, Nobunaga, intrigued by his size and appearance, demanded to meet this man from a distant land. Yasuke, standing at over 6 feet tall, much taller than most Japanese men of the time, was a sight to behold. Nobunaga was so impressed by Yasuke's strength and presence that he immediately took him into his service. But this wasn't just any regular position. Yasuke wasn't simply a bodyguard, he became a samurai. This was a huge honor, especially for a foreigner in a society that held its traditions fiercely. Yasuke's status was elevated, and he was even given his own katana. He fought alongside Nobunaga's forces in the infamous Battle of Tenmokuzen in 1582, and was said to have been a formidable warrior. Yasuke's presence in battle was more than symbolic, he was a real warrior, earning the respect of his fellow samurai and leaving his mark on history. However, Yasuke's time with Nobunaga was not to last. In 1582, Nobunaga was betrayed and forced to commit seppuku, a form of ritual suicide, in the Hanoji incident. Yasuke, who had grown close to Nobunaga, found himself in the middle of this chaotic event. After Nobunaga's death, Yasuke's fate took a turn. He was captured by Nobunaga's enemies, the forces of Akechi Mitsuhide, but instead of being killed, Yasuke was treated as a prisoner and eventually released. So, what happened to Yasuke after his release? Unfortunately, we don't know for sure. Historical records are scant, and Yasuke disappears from the annals of history shortly after Nobunaga's death. But one thing is certain, Yasuke left an indelible mark on Japan's history, and his story has resurfaced in recent years. Despite being forgotten for centuries, Yasuke's tale has sparked interest in both Japan and the wider world, and he's now recognized as one of the most extraordinary figures in samurai history. Today, Yasuke's legacy is being rediscovered. From anime series like Yasuke on Netflix to books and documentaries, the African samurai is finally getting the recognition he deserves. Yasuke isn't just a forgotten footnote in history, he's a symbol of resilience, bravery, and the ability to transcend boundaries in pursuit of greatness. And there you have it, the incredible and almost forgotten story of Yasuke, the African samurai who rose to prominence in Japan's turbulent Sengoku period. A man who, against all odds, found his place in a culture that was not his own, and became part of its warrior elite. If you enjoyed learning about this fascinating piece of history, don't forget to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about Yasuke's story. Is there another historical figure you'd like to see us dive into here at Record Rift? Let me know! Until next time, stay curious, and keep exploring.